For more, let's bring in Phil Robertson from Human Rights Watch. He joins me now from Bangkok. Phil, human rights groups have been pushing for action against these cybercrime scams. So surely these raids in Cambodia are a positive development.
Well, it's something that's finally happening. We have been pressing for this quite some time. But the raids that we're seeing are really just dealing with the tip of the iceberg. We think that there's a lot more going on that has not been addressed by the Cambodian government. In fact, that the Cambodian government has been covering up or looking the other way at a minimum when dealing with these cyber gangs. In many cases, we believe actually that these gangs have high-level connections in various different parts of Cambodia, whether it be through the police or the military or the government officials themselves.
On Twitter as well, today you asked if Cambodia was prosecuting victims of human trafficking. I mean, what's happening to these scam victims once they're freed?
Well, what should happen is that they should be treated as human trafficking victims, and there should be a approach that really puts the victims at the center of the response. But right now, it looks like they're being dealt with as either persons who have violated laws or, at a minimum, violated immigration statutes, and that they're facing fines and possible prosecution. What we want is people to be treated as victims, to be treated humanely, to not be criminalized for crimes they may have committed by the fact that they were exploited and being controlled and held. And ultimately allowed to go home to the countries that they came from.
You were talking about connections at the highest levels in Cambodia, making it possible for these criminals to operate their networks. If that is the situation, how hard is it to actually crack down on these gangs which appear to be very well connected?
Well, I think that what we're seeing right now is response in places like Cambodia to the international pressure from the various governments that are complaining about what has happened to their foreign nationals, to the people who have been exploited in this way, and also the kind of media exposés that we're seeing. Really, Cambodia is waking up and recognizing that they have a major problem with their international reputation because of the operation of these gangs from their territories, and they're going to have to crack down. I think that ultimately we have to continue the pressure so that there is a continued will to crack down, because without the political commitment in Cambodia to do something about this, these gangs will allow to continue to operate with impunity.
We'll leave it there for the time being. Always a pleasure talking to you. Phil Robertson from Human Rights Watch.
Thank you.